Hey guys, Crow Cooper here with On the Black, and I'm joined by Dave Doyle of Mets Report for our weekly video chat. How you doing, Dave?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, good. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Thanks, same to you.
Alrighty, so let's talk about this series here against the Phillies. Mets have lost the first two games. Two games which I think if they would have played full 9 innings, meaning the team that they could have possibly won both of these games. But in looking at both of these games, there's two things that I want to ask you about today because there's two reasons to me that stand out why we've lost these first two games. First, the bullpen. In these two games, the bullpen's given up 7 hits and 7 earned runs. The bullpen's been good all year long, especially K-Rod and Izzy, and they both have struggled this weekend. So what are your thoughts on the pen?
I agree with you 100%. They've been so good all year that it's really hard to get down on them after a couple of games where they gave up some runs. And, the fact of the matter is that you got to score more than a couple runs against the Phillies to win a game. I mean, that's the bottom line. The Phillies are going to score runs, whether it's against the starter or the bullpen. They're going to put up runs. That's the kind of team they are, and the Mets just can't match that. I mean, you look at their lineup. It's the Buffalo Bison's lineup plus Beltran and Bay, and that's really about the way it is right now.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't think you can kill the pen because they have been strong all year long. But your last point there leads me into my next point, and that's this offense. And they haven't been scoring runs for a long time now. Even when the Mets were playing well and winning some games, it was really the starting pitching that was keeping them in this. And, I think they've scored 6 runs total here against the Phillies in these two games. That's just not enough runs against the Phillies. And really, I've held off on really killing him so far, but Jason Bay is absolutely killing this team right now. He really is. And it's tough because with Davis and with Wright out, the Mets really can't go, anywhere else. And, on my Facebook fan page, a few people commented yesterday, well, Bay shouldn't be batting cleanup right now. And while I agree with that, the Mets have no one else to put it clean up, and he's just killing his team right now. What are your thoughts on the offense here? I know I rambled on there for a little bit, but I just had to get that out of my system.
Bay's killing the Mets in more ways than one. He's an automatic out in the lineup, and he's making $16 million this year so that they don't have. So he is killing this team, and you run just quickly around the field and look at the lineup. I mean, Murphy has got to be one of the lightest hitting first basemen in baseball, and yeah, he's there because of an injury, but he's at first base every day now. Ruben Tejada, who I like, but he's a light hitter, and he's hitting second. Jason Bay's an automatic out. Angel Pagan's hitting like 175 this year or something. I mean, you just go around the field, and it's just it's practically automatic outs all around the field.
Yeah, I agree. The one bright spot in the Mets lineup is Jose Reyes. Another multi-hit game yesterday. I think that's 25 for the season. And it just seems like, his contract is just going to get bigger and bigger with, like, every game that he plays. But he has been outstanding so far this year.
Oh, the contract year, he's going crazy. and Justin Turner, he's still doing it every day. It's amazing. And the two of those guys, I mean, 1-2 in the lineup are fantastic. But other than that, oh, man, it drops off a cliff after those two guys in the lineup.
Yep, it absolutely does. And, looking at today's matchup, the final game of this series, Nice against Worley, coming into this, if you looked at the Phillies matchup, you said, okay, this is the game that the Mets can probably win to avoid the sweep, because they had two of the big four that they faced in Friday and Saturday. But what are your thoughts on this matchup today? You think we can salvage this game and avoid the sweep?
Oh, I definitely think they can, but Nice has been inconsistent this year. If you look at his game log for the season, he's been really up and down. And in Vance Worley, although he hasn't pitched a lot, he's made some spot starts here and there. When he has pitched very well. The Phillies are 2-1 in the 3 games he started, including a really good game he had against the Mets last month. He pitched, I think it was 6 shutout innings a month ago against the Mets.
Okay.
And he's 2 for 2 in hold situations. So when he has pitched, he's pitched very well.
Okay. Well, that's not comforting to me, Dave. I want to avoid the sweep. I don't want to get sweep this weekend, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yep. You never know.
Yep. Well, hey, Dave, thanks for joining me again for our weekly chat. And for those of you out there watching, as always, you can catch Dave and I doing these weekly chats either every Sunday or Monday. And also look out for our live Ustream shows that we do every once in a while before games. We might do one tomorrow, not 100% sure yet. And chances are we'll probably do one next weekend during the Braves series. So look out for that, guys. Thanks for joining me, Dave.
Thank you.
All righty.